time to make the frosting. And the frosting I make is a pretty basic run-of-the-mill American buttercream. The only side step I take is I put in almond extract. Matt would be truly saddened if I made this without that addition. It's his favorite. So without further ado, all we do here is dump everything into the mixer and let it go until it's smooth. I've got sifted powdered sugar. You don't have to sift the sugar. Depends on how fancy you want to be. You'll have maybe some lumps in your final frosting. It's important if you're going to be doing lots of piping. I am not going to be decorating like that today, but I thought I'd take the extra step anyway. Do not forget the salt. It's a key ingredient. About 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, and then about 1/2 teaspoon almond extract. And I will check the flavor towards the end to see what adjustments need to be made. All right, 1/2 and 1/2. I'm gonna check my taste and texture. It's got the right amount of almond in it, but I think it needs a little more sugar for body. Decorating is not my favorite task. There are plenty of content creators who just do a whiz-bang job. I lack the patience and the focus. So what I'm going to do today is pretty easy and a really solid return, like a good bang for your buck. I am going to be using a large open tip. This is a Wilton 1A, about 1/2 inch. And I'm going to squirt a dollop onto the cookies, and then I'm going to dunk the cookies into sanding sugar. And it's easy, and it looks like more effort was exerted than actually was. But first I'm going to divide my frosting, and between 2 bowls I'm going to do a teal and a green. It's pretty warm in here today, so the buttercream has gotten a little soft. I'm going to put it in the fridge for about 5 minutes before I bag it up and pipe it. While my icing cools off a little bit, I'll get my piping bags ready. And since I've got time to kill, I'll prep my gift boxes. So a big blob, and then dunk into sanding sugar. And it almost looks professional. It really couldn't be easier, right? This teal colored sanding sugar that I'm using is a heavy grit. The green is thinner, and this works with both fine grain and heavy grain sanding sugar. Make sure to shake your sugar dish periodically so that you can get a good even coverage. And if your buttercream gets wobbly, you can just gently press that area. I made a batch of these cookies for my mom's 80th birthday party. I hadn't thought about doing the sanding sugar at that point. We just did pink frosting on a bunch of them. They're great for gatherings of that sort if you want to have nibbles around for people to just graze on as they go by. or a dessert table. I mean, come on, look at that. Little jewels. I'll set that aside, we'll do the green, see if that's as successful. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, it's warm in the house today. My buttercream is already softening up again. So I'll try and get this done quick and get them in the refrigerator. I'll keep them in the fridge until it's time to give them away. I'll tell you, the large grain sugar is a little easier to dip. There's a fine line between you having your frosting soft enough that it pipes up the way you want and having it too soft. And I am walking that line right now. So I'm trying to hurry before my little trick stops working. I love the texture of them. They look kind of velvety or mossy. You see the difference between the two grains? Put it back in the sun. Yeah, let's give it a taste. The sanding sugar adds an extra texture. That's really fun.